We're going to solve the following systems using the elimination method. So the elimination method, we're going to pick a variable to eliminate. You want to pick a variable that's easy to eliminate. For instance, 4 is a multiple of 2, so the coefficient of, looking at the coefficients of y there. So because of that, y would be easier because it's less work. So we need to have a positive 4y and a negative 4y so that when added, they would cancel out. So if I multiplied the first equation by positive 2, this is my step 1 by the way, we would say 10x plus 4y equals negative 16. Keeping the second equation the same, 2x minus 4y equals 10. Much better there. If we add these together, notice we'll get 12x. What happens to your y's? They should cancel. And then equals negative 6. So the next step is to solve for the remaining variable here. In this case, it's x. So we'll divide both sides by 12. And we get x to be negative 1/2. And now we'll back substitute. We can put that negative 1/2 back into either of the original equations. It does not matter which one. I'm going to use the second one. So we'll say 2 times negative 1/2 minus 4y equals 10. This gives me negative 1 minus 4y equals 10. And so if I added 1 and divided by 4, I would get a negative 11/4. So we really should check this here, but I'm going to leave that to you. Our answer is x comma y, negative 1/2, negative 11/4. In part B, we'll do the same exact thing. In this case, we'll have to multiply both equations by a non-zero number so that when we add it, a variable cancels out. I'm going to again choose y. We could also eliminate x, but I'll do y as well. If we multiply the first equation by 2 and the second equation by 3, notice we'll have negative coefficients for the y term. Multiplying the first equation by 2 gives us 4x minus 6y equals 32. By 3 for the second equation, 9x plus 6y equals negative 6, so those will cancel. Adding these together, we get 13x equals 26, because the y's are gone. Solve for the remaining variable. We'll divide both sides by 13. And we'll have x to equal 2. Putting that x equaling 2 into either of the original equations, I'm going to use the second one. We'll have 3 times 2 plus 2y equals negative 2. So 6 plus 2y equals negative 2. Or 2y equals negative 8, which means y is negative 4. Oh, didn't mean to circle that, but what are you going to do? Oh, undo. So our answer, x comma y, 2 comma negative 4.